Don't think about it. Just do it. Peer Pressure. It's episode 18 of The Quest Company.
Previously on The Quest Company.
Well, honey, we did it.
Did what?
The plague is completely gone.
So we kept up our end of the bargain.
We met Bolest, too.
Bolest.
You said Bolest, correct?
Yes.
500 years ago.
Oh.
When the woods were much smaller. Bolest was my brother. He was a faun like me. I bring life. My brother, Bolest, is the other side of the coin. He brings decay. I apologize for sending you after something as powerful as my brother. Taking residence in this inn for the night. I'm going to move the trees out of the town.
In my night watch, I want to pull out a journal and write a little note to every single person in the bar saying, "Hey, welcome. You've waken up. In the past couple days, here's what you've missed."
Right.
You and me, Roarke. We saved them all. Didn't we? We saved the whole town.
We were part of the crew that saved the town, Frank.
Yeah, but they don't have to know that.
You can't dip out on the rest of the team, because that's not how these things work.
Do you wish to serve the Sapphire Phoenix? When next I call, I expect an answer.
Change stuff. And then go down the bar and I start writing.
As you go upstairs and open the door, you see Frank and Roarke beginning to rappel out the window. So y'all are going to the keep together.
We're all going.
I'm just a little bit ahead of it.
Sweet. You guys begin to make your way to the keep, and that's where we'll stop.
Quesco. It's time.
Oh.
There we go. There
Here we go. You guys are making your way towards the large stone structure. You can see it from the inn. It way overlooks the small row of houses between you and it. It is up a hill. The main road to get there takes you not very long, but it cuts back through to the center of town where you met Ceidron, and you see the well again. Or not the well, but the fountain. And then traveling... because I gotta get my brain fixed on this map. Then traveling west up a road, you are able to cut back towards this large keep. The gate that was trying to keep people out, that could keep people out, the wrought iron gate, is drawn up, and you're able to easily walk into the courtyard. It's a beautiful courtyard. Everything seems very new. It doesn't seem like... we're used to seeing pictures of old castles. This is something that imagine a castle that has just been recently built. It's very pristine. The stonework is gorgeous. There's even different coloring that makes it look amazing. It hasn't been weathered yet. Even this close to the sea.
I'm just gonna say, oh, so this is what the outside looks like. And keep walking.
Can I shout this time?
Yeah.
We gotta wake people up.
Oh.
Wait. Okay.
I just want you're okay, because last time I got yelled at.
How about we see how far we can get before we hit a locked door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we make sure that Antoine's not awake so we can be the first to greet him?
Yeah.
Just keep walking.
Okay. As you guys get, so there's a main wall that you guys have walked through into this courtyard, and there is a second wall that surrounds the main actual citadel itself, or the housing. On your way up to it, all of you see a person walking towards you.
Do I recognize them?
You don't recognize them. You see, all of you... everyone make a perception, because you're still a little bit far off.
Nat 1.
Nat 1?
21.
But you have a passive?
I have a passive
It's a
of
17
20.
for Corin.
It wouldn't be...
I was just going to say, he's straight. If the person's straight in front of me, I don't know if that counts.
No, I mean, it absolutely counts, because, it's just... I'm trying to think like if I would.
Oh, just getting 22.
What order that would be like? If you would be like, I'm just gonna roll it, or if you would be like, I'm gonna not
Just
take
use
like I'm
the
because like nat 1 is
let's-
kind of like a failure, but like if you automatically succeed, then it's like I just have to look up.
Let's figure out a
rules on that
system
later.
for it. Yeah,
but
sounds good.
You're fine. It's a 20 now.
Okay.
22.
22,
17.
17,
I got that good.
no.
5,
9.
9. Sweet.
Just like the movie.
Frank, you're not sure. You just kind of see a person walking. You're like, person walking. Roarke, yours was much easier to make because of something. It's your mom. No. Just boom.
Let's go.
But the rest of you guys and Roarke, you all see a red-skinned. You see horns. You see a tail that whips around behind the person.
What is he wearing? Is it like courtly garb?
Is it a he?
She
She.
is wearing plate mail and has a sword and a shield. And is a tiefling in plate armor with sword and shield.
I raise my... I don't have to do that in character voice. I raise my hands in the universal symbol for do not attack. And I say, well met, traveler. No, I'm just kidding. Hail, hello.
She continues on a beeline towards you guys. She doesn't have weapons drawn.
Right.
She's just moving very quickly. And as she gets close enough to you guys that like you are able to say this, she just says, "He's waiting inside. I've got stuff I got to take care of," and just like bails past you guys.
That's my kind of lady.
Go get her, Corin.
What color was her hair? What color was her hair?
She's black hair.
Okay.
Immediately go toward Anton.
Yeah, no, we're going in.
Just let me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You first.
Tabitha wants to talk, yeah.
Okay, Tabitha, you open the door, and it's this big, large wooden doors. They just part, and you walk into a main hall area. Not what you'd expect from the outside.
Yes.
It's not very gaudy. It's not very. It doesn't seem like a lot of money has been put into this room. The throne also in this room isn't elevated. It's on the floor. But no one is in this room. Then you hear some steps and you see an older gentleman come in. He's kind of bald. He's got gray hair and like a little cute, like weird looking beard, kind of mutton chopsy. Hello, how may I help you? I assume you're here to see Lord Anton.
Yes,
Would he?
we are.
Would he know me?
No.
Okay, great.
Yes, we are.
He's expecting you. I will take you to him directly. Follow me.
Does nobody else find that a little bit strange?
It's a little weird.
Oh, wow.
The dude turns and starts to go up some stairs in the back.
Yeah, no, we're following.
It's like,
Following, everyone's following.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good.
yeah.
Okay. You guys follow up the stairs and come to a smaller wooden door in this hallway. And he opens it up, and standing inside over a table, you see a lot of work, that like lots of paper. It looks very disheveled and like it's in the process of very hurried work. You see a man in a brown leather doublet, brown leather pants. You calm down, Brooke. He's got like sandy blonde hair.
Oh, fuck me.
And is just feverishly writing. He looks to be in like his early 30s at most.
Corin raises his fist to his chest and looks at Tabitha expectantly.
He has not. Well, he has not noticed you guys walk in.
Fuck out.
He's just feverishly like writing and moving a piece of paper and writing and moving.
I kind of just like do that to Corin. I walk up to the table.
As you're walking up slow, you just hear, "My lord, hey."
I'm staying close to the door.
I'm still saluting.
Okay, as you guys are doing all that. Thank you, Paul.
Are you Antoine?
Yes, I'm Anton.
Cool.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
You're a skeleton.
You're a leader of a town.
That was real.
Mm-hmm.
And you've looked better.
Tabitha, it's good to see you again. Zara,
How do you know my name?
Roarke, and Corin, correct?
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Inquisitor Corin reporting for duty.
It's good to meet you, Corin.
Who told you we were coming?
I believe his name is Ceidron.
Oh, he said hello for us.
Figured that might happen.
I, had a dream of a conversation between you and him. Oh, you discussed happenings in Dagger Point and the events of the town being asleep.
Yeah.
He then showed me events in that town. From what it seems, he had eyes there.
Anton,
Yes.
I believe this time you are in grave danger, and I don't think I can save you this time.
I appreciate it. I'm working on a solution. But I think you and your friends might be able to aid me.
Anything.
Okay.
What do you need?
Wow, that was a range of responses.
I know.
If the town has fallen, I am led to believe that Glenn is dead.
Yes.
Glenn is very dead.
Yeah.
And you see just a shift of it being real.
We believe Cadmir's responsible.
Does that sound familiar?
I wasn't aware of who he chose to be his steward. But if the town fell, that man wasn't alive. Because he would have killed every one of those bastards. But that poses a huge security risk to all of us in Crestport. I already have my captain of the watch on it. I'm sure you probably passed her. And he takes a drink of water because the DM needs to, but also he needs to. For the time being, I think they should fear our military enough to be smart. I saw what the forest did to the folks that came here, so I'm aware that they probably aren't trying to send too much this way. But we're preparing. But we need to take that town back.
Dagger Point?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm sure Dagon, if you met with him, probably mentioned what I asked him to do. Is this sounding familiar at all?
Regarding your intent to unite the Free States,
Yes.
we are familiar.
I believe it's important. Because this war is killing too many. And eventually it's going to drain this world of any lifeblood it has.
My lord, who did this?
What?
Who are these soldiers? Who's paying for it? Who's arming them?
I have no idea about Dagger Point. It comes to a shock to me.
I pull out the armor that we took from the one dead guard that Tabitha shot, and I put it on the table. That's what they look like. You can keep that if anybody ends up finding anything out. We have no use for it.
I appreciate it.
And
I'll put my best people on it. Yes.
I think you should stay here and be safe and let us go with a force of people. But I think you should stay.
I agree.
If your plan was to immediately attack Dagger Point, I will not leave my people. I will not allow myself to be a coward.
I know, and no one would think you are, but I also know you are the easiest target.
I
think
understand. But if I'm not there,
I know.
I can't expect my men to do anything.
They will if you just tell them we are for you or send your watch with us, but you need to stay.
If I may. My hope is this. There are 2 free states apart from this northernmost state, Emerald Heart. This is where we are as Emerald Heart, which I believe I've told you guys, but if not...
We know that the whole big thing is Freeheart.
It's Freeheart.
But this one of the 3 is Emerald Heart.
The northernmost region is Emerald Heart.
Okay.
To the southeast lies Linto, with the capital city Ald Linto. It is another of the city-states of Freeheart. The southwest has Rhodonis. If we could gain the aid of those states, it would not only be making taking Dagger Point easier, it would mean that we would be united if we wanted to tip the scales in this great war.
So you're saying to not go after Dagger Point now, but to gain the help of these 2 other
I'm not
states in order to
suggesting
get it back.
I'm not suggesting it's the best idea. If we wait, I'm sure they have time to enforce it.
It seems
They'll
unwise
have
to leave
time.
your city.
They'll have time to make their fortifications in Dagger Point. So perhaps you don't need all of these people to take Dagger Point. If we go now, we could win, but it's a guaranteed bloodbath. Unless
You are not going.
you can think of something brilliant.
We will,
If you decide to go now, I am going.
You are not going, Anton. We were better without you, and they need you to be here to rule when we defeat them. So you need to stay, and you need to stay safe.
Lord, I agree. Discretion is the better part of valor, especially in this case. If you think we can unite, Rhodonis and Ald Linto, then that is exactly what we should do. Bolster our defenses here, and then kick them in the fucking ass.
Is there any ill blood between those 2 states that we should know about? Bad blood. Sorry.
They're vastly different.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have ill blood for each other.
How about for you?
Not for Emerald Heart either.
Oh.
It's just differing positions on the map.
How sympathetic are they to the aims that you and Dagon were working towards?
Yeah, that.
We had brief communications, but all bets are off now after this week.
To whom would we report to try to promote your cause?
In Rhodonis, you would seek out the city of Emberstone. There you would talk to Lord Volkner. He would be your best bet. In the city of Linto, in Ald Linto, you would want to seek out the head of the Florentine family. They run things there.
Are there any...
Corin, I'll warn you, the Florentines are probably more criminal than you'd be used to.
At this point, I don't really know if that's going to be an issue.
He gives out a slight chuckle. Yes, Zara.
Are there any, specific races in both of these places? Or is it just a mix?
Emberstone is a mining city. You will find mostly the populace is dwarves. Ald Linto is a melting pot similar to us. They used to be the farthest city on Aldernia's map, but the war has caused them to recede their advances to the west and has now become a free state under this ruling family. You can find humans, elves, any race can be there.
Is there some seal you can give us to prove who we are and that we're on your orders?
I can absolutely do that. And he actually pulls a ring off his hand and gives it to Tabitha.
Oh
Great.
my god.
Additionally, if we're going to make this trip to these different states, we'll need resources.
I understand.
I have not taken that ring. I'm just kind of looking at
Is
it.
the ring an emerald? What's the ring made
It
of?
is a signet ring. It is solely like a gold ring that has a moniker in it. If you look, like you have passive perception, sure you can see it. The signet in the ring is. Give me a second, because I have this written somewhere. It is
it seems to be a bird of prey, like a hawk or something, with a crescent moon behind it.
Is there a map anywhere in this room?
Not necessarily in this room. You can ask or make an investigation check.
I'll ask him if he has a map. Sir, do you have a map?
I do. And he ruffles under some stuff. Hold up, everybody.
Sorry, Andrew.
Taken the ring? I haven't taken it yet. So.
You haven't taken it?
No.
Oh, I thought he just handed it to you.
No, I said I haven't.
Oh,
so I just was like,
sorry, you can finish
handout?
that up. Yeah,
No.
finish that up.
Okay.
I'll take it from him.
I'll take it before Frank can get it.
You
Not meant for
see
you.
Frank start to take the ring, and you just like snatch it away from him. He
I'm gonna slide it on my finger.
looks at both of you. If you, Zara, want to make room on that side of the table,
You know I do.
Andrew.
here's a map.
Oh, wow.
I asked the right question.
Listeners, I can't wait for you to see this on
This is
Instagram.
beautiful.
If you guys want to put it over there,
Ooh, careful the fire.
We're
Yeah.
recording this
Like
episode.
the fire.
whatever works there.
Oh, look at that free heart.
Andrew, this is gorgeous.
Thanks,
There
Manny.
we are. We have to go there.
Listeners, we're recording this pretty far in advance, but when you see the map, it's a good map.
It's beautiful. Look at
Anton,
those mountains.
Anton hands you the map and says, "It's been a pet project of mine for a few years."
I kind of laugh at that.
He laughs a little bit too.
Is this?
It's hard to do things when busy. Emerald Heart is a little bit more filled in than the other two. It's hard to get good information.
Why?
It just, in layman's terms, it's the Wild West in this part of the world.
Okay.
We're in
like
the
we're
wilderness.
on the Pony Express time.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of the map that you get is more like big landmarks that people know of. Like you might find other things
Yeah.
and fill in places on that map, but like it's mostly cities. Like you can tell that he's done more work around Emerald Heart because it's his lands and it's easier to get info there. But other areas might be places where you guys will fill in things that you find. It's not just going to be like on the map that you get.
Out of
This is
here.
ocean?
Uh,
To the Crestport and all.
east. Northeast.
Yes.
Like, would we be able to take a boat all the way, mostly down to Old Lento?
It is plausible.
I mean, you have
The
to,
only
like-
problem is, this is all ocean. This is not a river.
Okay.
This
Got it.
is a border. The river that it's on is right here and then continues in. It doesn't go up.
So we'd
my
have
fault.
to go. Like,
So
We'd have to go to. Oh.
yeah, so
The farthest south you could get would be to like
Pretty-
just dock
Here.
a boat.
way
there.
more than
and then
halfway.
go to Alto-
Yeah, but you would have to leave a boat.
On offshore, yeah, or like drag it
Without
in as if we
necessarily,
could.
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
For enough for 5 people, and all the food they would need.
Andrew, out of character, do I know where I'm from when I look at this map? Like, does she know where she was?
Do you know the name of that town that you were close to?
Yes. Let me flip 2 pages. Sorry, sorry, guys. You can edit this out.
Oh, are we not heading? 1 second. Yeah, sorry.
Very good.
This
Great.
is more just for my pet project of knowing who I am.
Lord, can I make a proposal for a plan? If we could requisition a boat from either the guard here or perhaps merchants here in Crestport, we could make it all the halfway down to Old Lento, hide it, stow it somewhere, make the rest of the journey on foot, take a week off of our journey.
I can absolutely see what I can do. DM to Joe.
Yes.
Travel wise,
Yeah.
it would not take you. I'm trying to remember, because I think it's like in a day you can travel 6 of those.
Oh.
Or, no. I think it's 3 in a day.
Okay.
So it wouldn't necessarily take you a full week just to get there anyway.
Right.
But just so you know, I'm trying to remember it. I'll look it up later.
No worries.
You guys got a lot of stuff you can do.
All right, listeners, I misspoke.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure that, like,
yeah.
going forward, like, understand that, like,
It's not that significant a difference.
understand that that whole map is just that little part right there.
Oh, damn. Okay, got
Wow.
it. Understood.
Wow.
For the listeners, he has a smaller map of a much bigger continent in his binder.
Andrew, I'm from Rivermill.
Rivermill.
Is the nearest town.
It's not on this map.
Dang. Okay, wow. Wow, okay. Thanks.
Well, Anton, if we're going down, and I assume that it seems like the best idea as far as we're all concerned to go to Old Linto first. If we have a boat, I can steer the boat, but some sort of small crew would be helpful that is familiar with seafaring.
I can see what I can do. The biggest problem I have currently is trying to shore up.
No, the priority is absolutely Crestport at this point.
I don't know. There is ports near Dagger Point, so I don't know if they have a plan with any naval. So I'm leery of giving away a ship. I certainly can.
I agree. I think
it just could be dangerous.
Either way, if we're going, we're on their shit list, so some sort of small detachment that won't hurt your defenses here at Crestport, but an escort of sorts would probably be wise. If these
mental shit, mental shit list.
We don't need.
No, we're on Dagger Point shit list, and if we're going through the wilderness to have a small force,
yeah,
it's on the other side.
Fine
we're going the opposite direction.
To just get countries on board or cities on board, we don't need an escort. We don't.
Yeah,
we'll be better off just us, and not you.
Does it make the most sense? Does it make the most sense to go to Lento? What if we just travel by foot and get to this town first?
That's out of Emberstone is there. That's just the name of the thing.
Okay, so it makes more sense to go.
Well, if we're going by water, yes.
Yeah.
If we're going by water, then Old Lento is
we'll get
way
there faster.
But if we walk, then Emberstone is faster.
Yeah.
I believe, judging by the look of this.
Walking wise, just because of how you have to just because of how you have to go over to get to Emberstone, they'll both probably run you nearish the same amount of time. It's just more so which you choose.
Great.
Really,
yeah. Well, if we're working like a team, we make decisions like a team. My vote is for Lento.
I'm up for getting on a boat one more time.
Old Lento makes the most sense.
Do we need a crew?
No.
I'm strong. You might not look it.
If we're on a boat and we're on the open ocean.
I know boats too. We don't need a crew.
I know
you
boats
can
very
sail.
well.
Frank can sail. Yeah. I can sail.
I'm a Tempest cleric. We'll be okay.
We're gonna be fine.
All right.
You're the skipper. Tell me what to do.
If we have a boat, all right.
A small vessel.
Do you need time to make sure that you have the resources available, Lord Anton?
Give me a day. I'll send some messengers to the local shipwright to see about acquiring something that we already have in use. Or if you guys want to meet him yourselves, feel free. Thank you, all of you.
Yeah.
Lord Anton, how do you know you can trust your staff?
Because I don't let them do anything.
All right.
The guy that lets you in, that's his whole job.
All right, cook your own food.
Tabitha kind
That's all I say.
I do.
Okay. I shoot you a very dirty look and kind of chuckle with you.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are saluting.
Corin salutes, yeah.
Cool. Before you turn to head out, he just...
Once again, I apologize for everything that you guys have had to deal with. And thank you so very much. I don't know many strangers that would just lend a hand.
We'll make them pay, my lord.
Thank you.
Can I trail behind?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I turn, people are safe distance away.
Well, who's going where?
I leave.
Corin's leaving.
I'm going to go see... I'll tell you in a second.
Okay, but you're just heading out the door.
Goodbye said.
Cool. What are you two boys doing?
I want to find out about this shipwright, but also I want the whole group to convene before we all go our separate ways.
Great.
Just right outside.
Cool, that's fine. So you're probably just going back down to the main
just gonna hang in the
hall
main
area
door.
where Corin's going. Frank, you're doing the same thing?
Yeah. Frank has questions about.
If you want to stay in there and ask him questions, you can.
No, I mean just questions about the money. He doesn't know if he's going to be financially compensated for this trip.
Do you want to ask him, or are you heading to the...
Well, he's going through a hard time, and I don't want to bother him if he's going to maybe say something I won't like.
Can I sneak that I rolled my stealth on to kind of hide behind the door?
So I'll say that you go to step out and turn the corner. Mm-hmm. And what did you roll?
A 19, so a 27.
A 27?
Nice.
Okay, so you
Nice.
fade into the shadows in the corner. Very well within earshot of the room. Frank, have you left yet? Or you want to ask?
This is a hard moment. He's going to leave.
You leave? Okay.
He's going to leave with everybody.
You leave with the rest of the group that Tabitha is with until she scoots off. Zara, you stay behind.
No, like, I wanted to, like, stay in the room. Like, I go to step out and kind of, like, behind a pillar or something. I didn't want to, like, leave and come back.
Well, you're just right outside the door.
Okay,
is all
fine.
I'm saying.
That's fine.
Just because to just stay in the room, there's not really anything you can do.
I got it.
Okay, Lord Anton, I have one more question for you. Do you have a library of any kind I can use?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for, and I grab a piece of paper and I attempt to write down the word that I heard in my dream.
Okay.
I'm looking for a language that looks like this.
Looking at it, the best place I could direct you would be the temple in town.
Okay.
He gives you directions then to the Crescent Moon Sanctum.
Okay.
In town.
Cool. And I do a little bow thing that fits the world. And I say thank you.
You do. Roll performance check.
Ooh, okay.
I am from this world. Deception.
Oh.
The awkward continues.
It's a 10.
Okay. It's a curtsy?
But I don't have any like skirts, so that's awkward.
It's there. It's a thing.
I gave it my
He
best.
kind of just cocks the head and is like, "Good to meet you," and then you walk out.
Cool.
Right past Tabitha.
Do I see her?
Nope, you do not. Unless you want to roll perception higher than a 27.
No, I'm fine.
This map.
I'm gonna come back in.
Okay, you do. Real quick. No, he had turned and is starting to like just going through paperwork as fast as he can.
I'm gonna come like right to the table.
You do?
I'm just like, I never got to thank you for letting me out.
You don't need to thank me.
Well, I know, but I'm sure it probably took a hit with your soldiers, so thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
Are
you.
You okay?
I'll be better.
Your scar looks good.
You currently can't see a scar.
Ah, but I know it's there.
You do, but
Shoot.
do you want to say it looks
How's your
good?
scar?
It hurts sometimes, but it's okay.
Well, I should go.
It's good to see you.
You too. I just gotta run out.
You do. Run out.
Are we all in the courtyard?
You guys all gather there at various times. Tabitha kind of comes running up a little
I'm
bit.
munching bread, and I'm handing it out if anybody wants it.
Sweet. Just chewing on some bread.
Corin has, like, set routines, guys.
No, I love it.
Salute the sun, eat some bread.
I love
Frank
that.
looks longingly at that bread.
It's not good.
He doesn't care how good it is.
Some sourdough.
Food is just one day.
One day.
But we're all here now.
Yeah, everyone is convened in this. You guys want to say the courtyard, or do you want to say the kind of throne room?
The main hall.
Sure.
Main hall?
Yeah.
Sweet. So you guys have all reconvened in the main hall area.
Right. So, if we're heading out tomorrow, we can all go about whatever business we need to get taken care of today. I know I have some things that I would like to do.
Yeah.
Shall we say that we all meet back this evening at the same inn that we were at last night?
Yeah, what was the name of it? It was a really good joke.
It was Allport?
Anyport.
Anyport. Yeah.
Anyport.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Get back in it. This works for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well,
Sure.
I will see you all this evening. I'm gonna see a man about some money.
Nice.
And I walk out.
Okay. Frank, you going with him?
Sure.
I mean, I'm assuming since that's a bounty, like, if you're going to go with him too.
I almost forgot about that. Yeah.
That's not a character.
Oh my god. Frank has been just so confused. Yeah, it's good. He's
Okay.
thinking about bigger money.
Yeah. So you're going with Roarke.
Yeah.
Corin, what do you want to be doing?
I'm going to throw in with the guards. I'm going to try to find the head of the guard, and whatever they're doing, whether it's erecting like stakes or whatever they're doing to fortify the town,
Okay.
I'm just going to pitch in no matter what it is.
Okay. Zara, what are you up to?
I'm heading to that temple.
To that temple? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Tabitha. Or I can come back to you.
I don't know yet.
Okay. I'll
She's
come
a
back to
little thrown off.
you. She needs some time to think.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I am going to handle Corin first, real
Great.
quick, just because I can be like, you're doing this over this course of time.
Yeah.
It takes you roll an investigation check just to find.
I used Hunter's Mark on her earlier. No, I'm just kidding.
She might not have taken kindly to that.
That was a 7. Oh wait, plus investigation, which I think I am proficient in.
Corin got that old man
Probably.
crush.
Yeah, I
On
got
that demon girl.
that is
On that demon chick.
an 11.
An 11?
Total.
Sweet. It takes you a little bit of time to find her. She's moving around,
Yeah.
like, waking people's asses up. You see, like, you find her eventually up on this little wooden, over the gate tower where these two guards kind of are stationed and, like, asleep.
What's her
She's-
title?
Huh?
What's her title?
She is Captain the Guard.
Captain. Great.
She just is kicking the shit out of one of the guards that's asleep. And is like, wake your ass up! And is just kicking him, and he's like coming to a little bit, and he's like, oh god, where's my money? What the hell?
I'm gonna wait till she's done with that, but I'm saluting.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
He gets the two guards that are up there kind of get up and are inspecting what's wrong with like the wood, which seems to have been splintered randomly on one of the walls. And she comes down.
All of the way back.
Can I help you?
Captain, my name is Inquisitor Corin. I'm here to help any way you need.
She starts laughing. Don't call me Captain. Call me Lorana.
Lorana, I'm here to help.
Start finding guys and waking them up.
On it.
That's the best thing we can do. Roll another investigation.
Cool.
And this is gonna just depend, like, be what you're kind of doing for
Ooh,
some time.
that is a 21.
Nice.
21. It doesn't take you long to find a lot of people and wake them up, but that's what you're doing currently.
Yep.
Cool.
You said it's Lorana?
You don't know, but yes, Lorana.
Cool.
Larana.
And you know Corin writes that down.
You're
when
good.
He has a free second.
I know he does. Next up, let's go ahead and grab Roarke and Frankie Poo. Where are you guys going?
Going back to that police station.
Going to the jail?
Yeah,
Okay.
jail.
Bounties.
From the temple, you make your way out and down a couple streets. You start to get closer to the waterfront, and as you kind of get over in that area, you find your way about. Frank remembering the town pretty well from last time.
As we're on our way there, if we're near the waterfront, can I see the shipyard anywhere nearby?
Yeah, it's fairly close to the jail itself.
Excellent.
But you're going to the jail first.
Yeah, going
correct?
to jail first. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. You arrive at it, and I mean, the door's closed. But
No memories.
as you guys are walking, you start to see more and more people kind of up, moving about town.
Great.
Most people seem very groggy and still out of it, but life is slowly filtering back into this town.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to the jail and open the front door.
Okay, you open the front door. You see a guy at the front desk. He's got a bruise already forming on one eye. Can I help you?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have bounties to turn in.
If you got the time,
Seriously?
well, yeah.
Okay. It's just strange. So you guys turning in those sheets?
Yes.
Yeah.
He takes the one first from you, Frank. He killed a will-o-wisp in Brownwater.
Yeah.
Nice.
A long time ago.
I was causing some trouble down there.
So I heard.
So Anton told me to give you a little bit extra on this bounty.
Yes.
So he hands you over 75 gold.
You're welcome.
Seven. Okay, you know, I'm gonna let this pass.
It was originally for 50.
Oh man.
The look on Joe's face, listeners. The hunching of his shoulders.
Which spell can I cast? Only 75 GP?
It's more than any peasant's seen.
Frank is not too happy about that.
He hands you over a sack of 75 gold.
Probably pretty heavy.
Well,
Thanks for everything you've done, man. I appreciate it.
Roarke, you got something you want to say to this guy?
I just hand him my paper.
You hand him yours, and he looks over it as best he can. As it's just starting to swell up a little bit more. He's like, oh, nice. Took out the pirates. That's some tough work. Do you have any help?
Just someone to get me out on the water. Once I was on the boat, nope.
Nice. How'd it go? As he's like writing on a little piece of paper.
You know, killed some people. Some shit blew up.
Both of you roll perception real quick, because I didn't have you roll it when Frank did it.
I'm just doing some nasty rolling today. That's just a...
Yeah, 6. Man.
That's also a
Six.
That
6.
wasn't a D20.
What?
That wasn't.
We know nothing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. You're good. He writes on a little piece of paper, and it just out of his hand. You just see it kind of disappear. And the sheet itself, and this would have happened with yours, and I apologize for not throwing it in there, disappears with it. And he's just asking you about it. Like, just tell me, how was it? What all happened?
You know, got aboard the ship. Dead of night. There were a number of pirates on board. Tell me, are you run this post, right? Are you the one in charge around here?
Of a few. Most of us are kind of new to the job. The old staff kind of got canned.
Old staff got canned.
Yeah. Of the jail.
Right.
These guys were assholes.
Have you been around since this bounty was posted?
Well, so here's the thing. This guy's weird. This was posted in Linto, which means you should have to get it paid for in Old Linto, but somebody sent the money here. So that's what's really strange about it. I don't know. Anywho, and then if you in this conversation, you just kind of hear a psst, and he pulls out 75 gold and just puts it in your hand. He's like, "Have a good one."
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. The money was sent here.
Yeah.
And I was given this. And I pull out the note that I pulled off of the pirate captain.
I don't know, man. That's all they sent me.
Nobody told you about anything that I was coming?
No, man.
That's weird, Roarke.
What's the note for listeners and for Joe?
Yeah, Brooke too.
For listeners, Roarke was given a note back when he killed the pirates for this particular bounty, which Andrew and I played through in a session before we started this campaign, that he pulled off of the body of the pirate captain that said that the person... the wording was good. What was it?
Oh, if I remember.
I help you. It was
essentially told you to go to Crestport.
Yes.
And that roundabout way of saying the next kind of clue to finding your mom would come from this Crestport bounty.
Yeah. Is essentially what the note said.
But prettier.
Yeah, it was worded very nicely.
Bummer.
It's still worded very nicely. I have it in my inventory.
It's okay.
It's soggy. It's covered in blood.
Do you know where I could find maybe whoever used to be in charge here before you got this post?
That was a couple of years ago, man.
But you don't know if
most of them left. Most of them were kicked out of town.
Kicked out of town?
Yeah. They're beating the shit out of the prisoner.
Out of the... Just the one?
Well, the prisoners, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. I will.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
He's got the worst hangover.
I need some ice.
What's your name, man?
Fuck you. I have this prepared.
I got you.
Name's Arn Phillips.
Arn Phillips.
Yep.
Good for you. My name's Frank.
Nice to meet you.
As you know.
You terrify me, but
Good.
you killed a will-o-wisp.
I
Even though you look like something they make.
I try my darndest.
That's cool.
Needs like a fantasy ibuprofen.
He needs like a bag of frozen peas.
Or a cleric.
Roarke, make a perception check.
Great.
What was that in Game of Thrones? Flower of the Poppy?
The
Just
21.
opium.
21.
Nice.
It's literally just opium.
Jesus. Roarke poo.
Mm-hmm.
You feel something strange in the bag of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Opening it up, you find a sealed letter.
It's an actual item in real life.
That Andrew made with his wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, it's so
TMI.
fancy. It's so fancy.
What's that, Roarke?
It's like stained with tea, right? Like, look at that.
Oh, I'm so
This is.
I used
very
one of your
good.
bags of green tea. I hope you don't mind.
I don't think it's one of mine.
Oh, sweet. There was one of the ones in the back in
It's
like
one
your
of
pantry, and I
mine.
was like,
Probably Nelson's. Hi, Nelson.
I'm taking a
That was
picture.
not
Love you,
a
Nelson. I thought that was you rolling dice. Good God.
It did rattle a little bit.
I was very
That was
stressed
incredible.
out by Anton, but
That was incredible.
pretty easy.
Antoine.
how's
Great.
your heart rate?
Antoine Fuqua.
It's like a 50 now.
Okay, good.
Great. So I feel that it's in the bag, and I kind of just look inside, but don't make anything. I don't pull it out in there,
Okay.
and I walk outside and go to the nearest alley.
60.
Just around
Frank, are
this-
you walking with him?
I follow him out the door,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, 1 second, and I'll go back in, and I go over to Phillips. Phillips,
Yeah, what's up?
do you know if there's like any like magic stores where the people sell magic things here in Crestport?
I guess your best bet would be the apothecary. He might have something, or I guess you could go to Small Toe Goods. But that's basically a general store. I don't know.
I like the former. You know where that? I like to go there. Where's that?
The apothecary, he gives you directions.
Groovy beans.
So you know how to get there. Roarke, you have a moment alone in this alley.
Yeah. So I go in the alley, and I open up the note. And Jonah is physically opening up this note right now.
So cool.
That was cool. Sealed with wax.
Sealed with wax. There we go. Not reading this out loud, but I'll read it for the listeners.
Please do.
Congrats on the bounty, boy. Knew you had it in you.
Oh.
Travel north to Dagger Point. There, search for members of your mother's auxiliary crew. I have information that she's been funneling mercenaries into the area, but I don't know for what reason. If you can find them, they should lead you to her, and perhaps she's so far north. Be safe out there, boy. Remember what I taught you, and for the love of something, don't get yourself killed. Miss you, lad. R.
Well, if you had gone after those pirates...
You're not there.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
Son of a bitch.
Gonna rub it
Real
up.
life
Rub it
consequences.
Oh, that's so
Son of a
sad.
continuity bitch.
Oh, that sucks.
Yikes.
Wow.
So, Frank, you're about to make your way to the apothecary.
Apothecary.
Roarke, what are you doing?
I'm just looking at it.
I'm just going to look at it for a while.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
That
Sweet.
was so sad.
So sad for you.
Tabby Cat, you got any idea what you want to do? Yeah.
I kind of am gonna look around and go to my jail cell.
You're going over to the jail as well? Okay. You're making your way over there.
Great. I don't know what I'm
Zara.
supposed to do.
Also, can we also back to the Roarke thing, just to make it uber clear for listeners? The pirates were when they
Got you out.
sorry
you
got
out.
me out. Yeah, that's
The ones I
That's a
went
guess.
most likely.
It's
Okay,
it's a
cool. All
cross.
right,
Not
good.
necessarily
Well,
certain.
honestly, it's just to clear for us too.
No, you're good.
Traded Zara
It's-
for Roarke's backstory.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
that's really sad. I'm so sorry.
It is a possibility.
Okay, cool.
Zara, you're heading to the temple.
Yes.
You make your way to the town. It's not a huge town, and it's much flatter than Dagger Point, so it's much easier to spot bigger landmarks.
Monuments and yada yada.
Leaving the Citadel area, once you get out of the courtyard and kind of make your way down the hill that it's up, you immediately can start to spot another stone building that you guys passed on your way to it.
Okay.
Making way over there, you find this stone building, but it's a dark blue, almost stone. It's very polished. The outside of it is almost like a very clean marble floor.
Great.
But if marble were dyed with like deep, deep blue. So it has like darker blue and lighter blue, but like it's all this. It's almost black, but it's navy. Like that would be the best description of it. And you come to these doors. Both have, there is on one side there is a crescent. In the middle there is a full moon, and on the far side there's another crescent the opposite way, the cycle of the moon. The middle moon being split in half by the door opening. You just going in?
Yeah.
Okay. You open the door. Just a loud door, but big door, not loud. But it moves very silently, like opposite of loud. You walk in. The inside is very dark compared to this outside beach area that you've kind of been in. But it seems to almost be lit by stars on the inside of this building. The ceiling itself almost has little dots that it looks like you're staring up into the night sky when you're standing there.
Okay.
Other than that, the building's completely empty, except for a lone person kneeled at an altar on the far side of the temple. There's a person in some dark black robes.
Oh, man.
At the far side.
And I see them, obviously.
Yes, no, you do.
There's nothing on the walls.
Not black, but again, dark blue.
Yeah. There's nothing on the walls.
Not necessarily. I mean, like it's more like some torch lights, fire that burns blue on the inside, but not like writing. There's not like lots of books or anything that you can see.
It's just tough because... Okay, I'm going to play my character. I just say, hello?
Okay, you do. The person at the altar doesn't move at all.
Dang it.
They are in a position that certainly doesn't look like they're asleep.
Yeah. Oh, this is so tough because my Sarah brain is kicking in, and it's like, okay, if someone's praying, how do you interrupt someone respectfully?
Do what you want to do.
But then Zara is so awkward that she may not be able to recognize the fact that this might be sacred.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Screw
Sarah
passive.
brain right now.
Or pause. Use that for insight.
Okay.
That's the correct.
15.
15?
Mm-hmm. Thanks,
Minnie Mouse. Disney, sponsor us.
Oh god, we're gonna have to cut that part.
They're totally gonna sponsor us.
As long as you don't mention Taylor Swift, we're fine.
We're actually their next movie.
Well, we
I didn't know if I
whole last episode.
don't know if I told you guys that. Can we be her next song? Oh my god, yes.
We have a crew member, Sailor Swift.
Sailor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Why do you think I was asking for crew members?
She's a bard.
I was taking
A terrible bard. No.
Okay.
Anyone that likes Taylor Swift.
There's
I just don't like her new song. You can tell that she's probably praying. Maybe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could probably talk to her.
Okay.
Or go up to her.
I'll
It'd probably be okay.
go right. Oh, it's a her. Okay. I'll go. My insight gave me the fact that it's a her somehow.
Sure.
Okay, sure. I will go right next to them and assume the same posture that they are having.
Okay. You do. You make up. Because you're not. it's coming from a place of earnest, right?
I'm so earnest.
Right, so it's not
Because
performance because you're not like trying to like match her and like perform.
No. I just don't want to tap him on the shoulder or something because it's like
Make
so awkward.
just a wisdom check, not a saving throw, but a check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, you do exactly like she is doing.
Okay.
And you take a moment.
Okay.
And you both sit for a little bit in silence.
Okay. Are we looking at anything?
She has her eyes closed.
Oh.
You really can't see her face. It's almost veiled.
Okay,
in this hood.
I'll close my eyes too.
You do. A few moments pass, and then she just says, "Are you here for guidance, daughter?"
Yes.
What can I help you with?
Oh gosh, I'm so confused. Okay, I say...
So at this point, DM brain wants to turn off and just be like, "Sexually?"
I
It's
know.
like, it's like a weird question. Just like, what?
Zara, oh, your troubles. Okay, I say to her, do you know who the Sapphire Phoenix is?
The Sapphire Phoenix. This is strange. This is an old moniker, at least. Have you heard of Habakkuk?
No.
He is one of the gods of this realm. One of the good ones. Of nature and storms and tempest and change. But good change. Much of the tempest and chaos gods are evil. He uses these changes for good. Sacrificing areas to make things better and safer. Strange. Very old title that you just brought in here.
Where did you... Sorry, hold on. How do you know the title?
I am a priestess. It is my job to know these things. He's not the god I worship, but...
Who do you worship?
Saloon. This is her temple.
Oh. And
Goddess of the moon.
Huh.
Keeper of the tides. Most of Crestport washes her.
I see.
Most of Crestport worships her. Gotcha.
What are you?
What am I?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you ask?
Because I don't know what I am.
Very strange. She stands up now. This conversation having happened completely to the altar, both of you guys. She stands up, turns, and lifts you to standing, pulls back her hood. You see... go ahead and make a history check.
20.
20? So, like, you know that you're an elf. Like, you know that your
I know that
race
I'm an elf.
is an elf. You know her to be an elf, but she is what is known as a drow, or dark elf. She has dark, black, like almost ebony skin, piercing red eyes, and this white hair that, under the faux stars of this building, shimmers almost silver in the light. She just looks at you. She has one... you can barely see it with your passive perception, but she has a series of tattoos that runs up like right back behind her ear, and down the back of her neck, but nothing else on her face.
Okay.
I'm a drow. One of the elven kind, much like you, girl.
I hand her my letter. Can you open this for me?
She attempts to open it physically. Girl, there's some strong magic at work here. And she just hands it back to you. I'm afraid I don't know what to do.
If I wanted to talk to Habakkuk or find out more about him, what do I do? How did you find Saloon?
I pray to her.
Okay. And that's just kind of like what we were doing just now?
Certainly. Stop thinking of them as a god and just think of them as a person. Just talk to him. Perhaps he'll listen.
Thank you. I'll leave.
You're welcome. With that, you exit out of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Frank,
Yes.
you're making your way to an apothecary.
Indubitably.
I went along with Frank. Like, I watched for him.
Okay,
come
so-
out. Yeah.
okay.
I wasn't, like, dipping off by myself. I was
Gotcha.
just, like...
So you and Frank are going to the apothecary.
Yeah.
Takes you not very long to find it. Frank, give me a second, because I have to remember where it is.
Yeah.
5. Oh, it's literally like across the street from the jail. So you're like, you walk out, go down the road a little bit, and go to the back into the jail, and it's this little hole in the wall shop, which Arn told you is like, it's a hole in the wall shop. Like, you're gonna have to just wait for a peek on it. But you'll see a little green sign. And you do. You just see a sign. It's just a green painted sign. There's no symbol. There's no name. Just a green painted sign.
Doesn't say patties or anything like that.
Nope. Just a green sign.
Welcome to the alchemy station.
It's literally just a hanging green square, basically.
Sweet.
And you actually have to go between two houses to get to this house that's almost built into an alleyway.
Nice.
And it looks pretty ratty from the outside, but the choice is yours.
The choice is yours. I'm going to enter.
Sweet. You open the door. It feels like it's gonna break just as you're opening. It's like, and you're like, oh god. And this elf with some human-like features behind the counter, whose hair is all screwed up. He's just looks like he's been a tear trying to like make sure that catalog that nothing's been stolen or taken, and like is just moving through shelves really fast. All you can see is the back of him, and he just
Messing around with books and whatnot. Okay, I get it.
I'm just waiting for you.
Hey, gentlemen.
What do you want?
Hi, my name is Frank.
Oh, sorry. Frank's fine.
I'm a friend, not
my
foe,
God.
friend, not foe, friend, not foe, friend, not foe.
He has these like tiny little glasses on the end of his elvish nose.
I'm so sorry.
That's racist.
So
Damn straight it is.
I'm so sorry. Gentle, sir. I had a question.
Good sir.
Good sir.
Sweet sir.
Sweet sir. I had a question.
Okay,
Do you have a name?
absolutely.
What's your
Because I
name?
got this name too, fucker. You're not gonna get me.
Hell yes.
The name's Thanos Masma.
Thanos Masma. What a nice name. You don't need to worry about me. I'm just
My name is Frank.
How do you?
Just Frank.
Yeah, that's
You
me.
said your name's Frank.
That's me. Just Frank. I'm just a skeleton, so no need to. I have a question for you. Would you be willing to answer?
Sure.
I pull out that vial of mysterious liquid, and I'm like, "Do you know what this is?"
He very timidly like ekes the fingers out and pops the cork out. Swishes it around a little bit. Then he like just looks like really upset that he's about to have to do something. He uncorks it and just a tongue.
Just the tongue.
Just the tongue.
Shakes it a little bit, looks at it a little bit more. You see him do a little thing with his hands. There you go.
Thanks.
Purifies water.
It purifies water.
Yes, it does.
That's it.
Yes, it does.
How much does it take to purify? How much water?
Oh, a drop of that would cure, I don't know, a whole well.
Oh wow, that's pretty dandy. And I put it back in my pocket. Cool. Do you?
Cool.
I want to ask you a couple more questions, but you don't seem mentally able to do so right now.
I'm fine, trust me.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good? You're sure?
You're good?
Do you need... And I pull out one of my remaining bottles of rum. Do you need like a drink or something? You seem a little tense.
He just looks like really terrified.
He doesn't poison his rum anymore. Rum. At all.
Used to poison his rum?
Now that I know.
What?
Just take the rum.
He just takes it and uncorks it and then starts to swig it and then just starts pounding it like it's been a rough, like, 30 minutes of being awake. He's just been like, like finishes this bottle.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wow, you might need some healing.
Alright. Now that you seem to be more stable, how do I become the most powerful wizard?
Character development.
So, let me get this straight. Your skeleton asking about becoming the most powerful wizard.
Yeah? Did you...
He's just looking at Roarke like, he's okay?
Yeah.
It's just a question. Nothing...
I guess,
Well, we've been together for a while. No, like, he's fine.
keep plugging away at the arcane arts and don't die.
Well, do you have any books that could help?
Find some shit. I mostly work in potions and plants and herbs, and
Do you have any herbs that could make me a very powerful wizard?
have some herbs that can calm you down.
I don't need to be calmed down. I'm a very calm...
I do.
Then don't ask me if I need it. Do it yourself, okay? But don't right now. I need answers.
I'm not quite sure how to answer a question of that magnitude.
Is there any...
To be fair, Frank, it's a little broad.
It is. Okay, how do I become the most powerful necromancer?
Okay, now that one was new.
It's I'm working on it.
Well, you could always go talk to the grave digger.
Is that a joke?
I don't know.
I will slap you across your face right now, you weak-hearted man.
Please
You
don't.
pathetic piece of earth.
Sorry. We've had a long trip.
75 gold, Roarke. All I got was 75 gold.
That's 25 more than was on your paper.
It's the same that you got.
Yeah, and 50 was on my paper.
Okay.
We both got a bonus.
I need more.
Both of you make a perception check.
I'm rolling solid twos. This is under 6.
20.
A 20?
Uh-huh.
While you guys are in this conversation, when you look up next, you no longer see Thanos Masmer.
I love him so much.
Where'd he go?
Said bye.
Did I see him go? I got a 20.
No, you didn't see him go.
Oh.
He rolled exceptionally well to get the hell out of Dodge.
Oh, damn.
Was there a bell? Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, if there's
Hello?
a bell, I'm ringing
You
it.
start ringing a bell on the counter.
Hello? Where's Maximus? Hello? I'm a paying customer. Potentially paying customer.
Yeah, I wanted to buy something.
Yeah.
You see a hatch open from behind the counter.
Oh.
And just some smoke comes out. And then up again rises Thanos.
Welcome back, you disillusioned fuck.
How can I help you?
God damn it, this is like talking to a wheel. This goes round and round and I get nothing out of it except for going somewhere. I'm leaving. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Do you have any magical...
Nice to meet you, too.
Do you have any
Did
magical
he smoke himself
literature?
out?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What?
Do you have any magical literature on the premises, Thanos?
Don't sell books, my man.
What do you got in the way of potions?
He's
Potions.
so fucking hot.
I can sell you potions. Let me tell you
Oh
what.
my gosh.
All right, well, let me see.
What's your name, my man?
My name's Roarke.
Roarke.
Yeah.
Roarke. Roarke.
That is...
My man.
Oh, that's fast.
I am... Yep.
Some good.
So potions.
Bueno.
Potions. You got potions, right?
Yeah, I can say some potions, my man.
Right. So.
What are you looking to buy?
Healing potions. What do you have?
He goes over to a shelf and pulls off this little crate that has several just glass bottles with some sort of red viscous fluid in it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I got lesser healing potions. That's 50 gold each. Or I can get you a few common ones. That's going to be 100 gold. That's about the extent of my inventory.
50 gold is your standard price, yes?
Get some of that weed.
For lesser, yeah.
For lesser. I don't know if you're aware, but we are the ones who are responsible for waking up this whole town.
Nice, thanks, man.
So, if there was we're actually about to go run another errand for Crestport, so in order to stock up, this is not coming out of the Crestport funds, this is more of a personal purchase, so if there was any sort of way to help out on that one.
Well, let me see if I can work this guy, Roarke. How about 5 gold?
Nah, man.
How about,
you're funny.
How about 7 gold?
Nah, man, you're funny.
10 gold.
Still, you're funny.
10 gold. I can't go any higher than 10 gold. That's a lot of gold.
I'll just put the potions up, man. It's
Oh,
all
okay,
good.
okay, wait.
You're
I get
crazy.
it. I get your angle, and it's obtuse. 15 gold?
Nah, man, 50 gold.
20 gold.
The 50 gold.
This guy drives a hard bargain.
I'll tell you what, since we're on an errand for Crestport, for the city of Crestport, given the job by Lord Anton, I was about 30 gold for a lesser healing potion.
That's pushing it, Roarke.
Make a persuasion check, look.
That's gonna be 10.
Nah, man, I can't do that.
Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, 20.
No, man, you guys are trying to work me.
15 gold.
He's
No, it's
gonna
fine,
give me
you know.
30.
I just gave you a full bottle of rum, but it's fine.
I appreciate it.
I'm out.
I don't
I'm
like
out.
this man.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
See you guys.
Obtuse bastard.
Didn't have any books. Not willing to haggle.
Not willing to haggle.
It was high as a kite. There was no chance.
Would have been possibly willing to haggle, but continued failures make the success rate much harder. And starting at 5 gold does not help your cause.
Yeah.
You gotta start low.
He was
Too
really,
low.
yeah, he was really on his guard too, being high. It must have been really difficult to convince of something.
He didn't like us from the start.
No.
Did you have anything else you wanted? I know I got some other stuff. I'd love to find a blacksmith. I don't know what you're up to.
Dude, I'd love to go blacksmith.
All right.
The place are cool.
Frank and
Shopping
Roarke
trip.
shopping trip. Gonna
Frank
piss
and
off
Roarke go to the blacksmith.
all the merchants in town.
Just the one who was an idiot enough to get high on the job.
True.
Oh my
Dude, it helps him. He
It
has
is very tight.
he has,
Does he have glaucoma?
he has glaucoma. That's since the glasses.
Oh man, why didn't you guys go for paranoia, like,
There's a ghost in here.
or trade a single like ration of food for?
Okay. So you guys are heading to the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zara, what were you doing after the temple?
I think I would join, well, no, I think I would join, like, the troops and helping establish the town and making it safer, so.
Okay, just go
Yeah.
ahead and roll a quick investigation.
18 plus something else.
18, you're fine. You find some people that are working on stuff, and you see Corin running by, waking people up less viciously than
Way less viciously.
Lorana, who is more intense. But you find a place in with that.
Great.
You guys falling in with some of the people that are waking up. You just it's a lot of reorganizing who has what weapons and getting people in the right places. But you're becoming very familiar with the layout of the town through doing this.
Great.
You as well, Corin.
I'll go in the book later.
Good deal.
Later.
Tabitha, you're going to... What did you say?
The
jail. Going to the jail. On your way out of the jail, or not out of the jail, but on your way to the jail, I need you to make a perception check.
14.
14. Okay.
See, it's not all 20s, people.
Good deal. You, Tabitha, pass by what looks to be a really old, big house.
Okay.
On your way to the jail. Some of the windows seem boarded up. It just looks like it hasn't been lived in, but it is a very large house. You instantly recognize this as the building that was the target of you several years ago. It seems to be not lived in at this point. But as you're kind of taking a cursory glance of it, see almost like a shadow move behind glass.
Okay. I'm going to sneak into the house.
You're sneaking into the house? Okay.
Can I? Or you said it's boarded up?
You certainly can attempt to.
Oh.
Are you going to the front door?
I came in the back door last time, so I will do that.
Okay, you travel around to a familiar alleyway where you propped up a guard you murdered.
Oh.
As you do.
Walk down that alley.
26.
For stealth? Okay, you're fine. You walk down that alley and you find chained, padlocked, a cellar door. The cellar is how you got in the last time.
Yes. Can I pick it?
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand. Or a lockpick, but it's going to be basically the same thing.
12.
Because you're proficient and it's a dex. It says 12. It's not a great lock. It's probably just because it's back here and many people aren't coming back here.
Mm-hmm.
You get it open and open the cellar and go in.
Okay.
I need you to make a perception check for moving forward.
Nope. 7.
7.
See, not all 20s. I've got some bad rolls. My passing perception is 11.
You're fine. Not good. You in the basement, lots of cobwebs. It doesn't look like anyone's been here in a long time. Similar old casks that you saw last time line the basement. It's a nice setup. It's just in disuse. You move through the basement a little bit towards making your way towards the ladder, which you originally climbed up to get into the house. And you just hear something behind you.
Can I, my daggers out and just kind of, keep them in my hands?
Sweet, yeah. You pull your daggers out and you're at the ready. What are you doing?
I don't want to, spin around and just, hold them out like that.
You
and
do?
an X in front of my face just in case.
Nothing's there.
What the frick? Oh, fuck.
What?
Nothing. I'm going to go up the stairs.
Okay, so you climb up the ladder to the second
Before
floor.
I climb up the ladder, in the blackness,
Yeah.
can I just say, are you there?
Nothing.
Okay. Going up.
Okay. You climb up the step, or climb up the
Going
ladder.
up.
And you push the door in the cupboard that you entered into last time open to the dining room. And you step out into the dining room. As you do, the door behind you.
Can I try to open the door back, or is it shut?
Certainly. You open the door.
Okay. I'm just going to shut it just to make sure.
Okay, you reshut it.
I'm going to head towards the bedroom.
Okay, you make your way up the stairs. Along the way, you note just patches of dark brown on the floor, on the walls. Not really sure what that is. You make your way up the stairs towards the back room where you completed your mission. You go into the room. Okay. As you are turning the knob on the door, you hear the sound of feet fall on the stairs behind you.
Okay, I'm definitely whipping around.
There's nothing there.
What? Can I touch my amulet?
Yeah.
And just kind of like sense any heat or like...
That's the way it always is.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
You're
Stairs.
in front of the door.
So the stairs are behind me. So someone's behind me, but no one's there.
You looked and
What the
nothing was
fuck?
there.
Okay, I'm going in the room.
Okay, you open the door. The room is empty. The bed is covered in this dark brown splotches. It seems to be a much bigger pool of it on this bed.
Can I look under the mattress?
Yeah. You look under the mattress, it's more of the dark brown in the mattress.
And
But
up on the ceiling?
nothing on the bed. Looking up on the ceiling, there's nothing.
Okay, guess I'll leave the house.
Okay. You make your way back down the stairs. Are you trying to go out the front door, or are you just going to go back out the way you came in?
I'll go out the front.
Okay. You climb down the stairs. I'm smiling. There's no reason. You climb down the stairs, you go through the basement, and you come up the cellars. The doors open back up out to the outside, and you close the cellar doors behind you. Turning around, you just hear a faint hello.
I'm gonna put my out and turn towards
For
whatever's
daggers,
there. My
listeners.
daggers, I'm sorry.
You turn and stick a
God.
dagger
Yes.
directly to the throat of a small little girl.
Rebecca?
No.
Okay. That was me saying
Oh,
that's
sorry.
that
It's Tabitha.
child.
Sorry. Who?
Who are you?
You don't need my name.
Oh. What do you want?
I'm supposed to give this to you. And she sticks out a hand.
I get a
He's
gift.
pulling something else out of the box.
What the fuck with these white masks?
It's a beautiful mask.
It's just the eyes, though.
Andrew went to performance and I thought it was for my birthday, but it was for the mask.
Wait, I'm gonna take a picture.
It's like
I
not
didn't see it
the.
yet.
It's not like
I
a
didn't
bird
see
mask,
it.
though.
Yet. I want to look at it. I need to inspect it.
It's a beautiful...
Is that Thieves' Camp?
Oh my god, Andrew.
Are you looking at the other side of it?
Can I read it?
Looking at the other side, what languages do you speak?
Infernal, Common, Thieves' Camp.
You can't read it.
Ah.
As you look at it,
Surprise,
however, you roll perception for me.
Oh.
That would be a, what is that?
A 1.
Oh, a 1, yes.
Anytime I need it, and it's never there for me.
As you look down to try and decipher the language on the back, the black runes on the backside almost pull the light from the outside into them. And as you look up, you just heard a faint laughter, and there is no little girl.
Oh.
That is horrifying. What's her name, Poppy?
Probably
No.
was.
Hi, I'm Poppy.
Probably was.
I'm Poppy.
No, that was not her name.
No. The king of the forest is Poppy. We went over this.
That is his moniker for you guys right now. That is not his name.
P-A-P-I. Poppy.
Is there anything you'd like to do, Tabitha?
Nope.
Where are you going? Are you going to the jail cell?
I don't know.
Or are you just...
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll go to my jail cell.
Okay. As Corin and Zara continue to work to shore up the town, Tabitha begins to make her way to her own old jail cell, and Frank and Roarke make their way to the blacksmith, and that's where we'll end.
How's it going, wonderful, beautiful people that support us? Thanks for listening to The Quest Company. If you enjoy our podcast, please be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, or whatever form of media floats your boat. Please, it is a huge help to us for more ways than one. Morale. If you'd like to contact us, you can check out our Connect page on our website, questcompanypodcast.com, which has a form for contacting us directly, as well as links to our various social media accounts. Please, if you have questions for all the rules that I break, just contact me directly on Twitter. Let's start a conversation. While you're there, be sure to check out our official artwork done by Dakota Collins. You can find more of his artwork on Instagram at alchemicaldragon, or you can check out his website, datcollins.wordpress.com. We've had some awesome new artwork done in the last couple weeks by Maddie and Max. You can see their art as well as all the other art on our website with links to those various accounts. It's really cool art, and we're extremely thankful to you guys for everything that you do. If you have fan art of the podcast and would like to share it, because it means the world to us, just tag us in your Instagram posts or tweets with @TheQuestCompany or #TheQuestCompany. We love seeing your art and sharing it with the rest of our listeners. So we've had some new artwork done recently. Alice did some new artwork for the show for the first time, and Elena returned to do some awesome It's Always Sunny references. You can see both of their art as well as all the other art on our website. Again, thank you guys so much for listening, and be sure to join us next week for another episode of The Quest Company.